Do you think Aubameyang, with the performances that he's put in this season, one, is he undroppable? And two, should he be the captain? Because for me, your captain has to be the number one player on the team sheet. And he's been in and out of the side this season, Jermaine.
Yeah, for sure. He got the captaincy on his performance, previous seasons, due to scoring a lot of goals and the fans being, a fan favourite, and the struggle that Arsenal was going through. I feel that's why he got given the captaincy band, not because he's a leader off the pitch. I don't think he's a leader on the pitch.
And when he led by example.
By scoring the goals.
By scoring,
by scoring. But now he's not scoring. He's
turning up late.
He's turning up late. He's getting dropped. Yeah. As a captain, you shouldn't be doing that. I'm going to throw this. I always throw him because he led by example. Steven Gerrard. You would never see Steven Gerrard come late. You would never see him getting dropped for any misdemeanors off the field or on the field.
Do you think he was the perfect captain? What makes a good captain?
He led the team.
Yeah.
He had the structure of the manager. You look at your manager, but you look at Steven Gerrard in the same way. I wasn't scared of Rafa, but I was scared of Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
Half time, he will be the one rallying all the players up. He'll be on, pointing fingers. So that's, to me, is a captain where you look up to him, where that stature.
Do you think Aubameyang is the type of player who would dig someone out in the dressing room at half time? Do you think he would rally the troops? Do you think he's that type of guy?
I don't think he is. Looking at him, obviously I don't know him personally. I've only met him once. He doesn't strike me as that type of individual. He leads by example on the pitch. But I think it's unfair to maybe compare him to managers of that. I mean, not managers, sorry, captains and players of that ilk back then, because the times are just completely different now. And even the misdemeanors he's done, granted, he needs to, stay in check. But it's been a pandemic this last year, and loads of players have put foots wrong here and there because of the pandemic and the rules, and things are changing. Apparently got in trouble for a haircut, and there's loads of little different things that players are getting in trouble for now. I just think with him, I don't know if it's the fact that he can't lead or the fact that this new contract, which keeps coming up, seems to just maybe have taken a bit of his hunger away, I think. I think before he was playing for a contract, playing for maybe a move or a lucrative deal. At 31, he's secured that now, 3-year deal. Apparently he's one of the highest earners in the Premier League. I just think he's lost a bit of that hunger, and in turn I think that just affects your performances on the pitch.
Yeah, Arsenal fans, get in touch. Who do you think should be captain? Do you make a decision now? Do you take it off him if he's not starting? Do you give it to, say, a Kieran Tierney, who, in my opinion, is a future Arsenal captain? Let us know. Yeah, 81089 or tweet us at talkSPORT. On it, for me, Aubameyang, when I look at him, there's two ways of being a captain, in my opinion. One, and I go back to it when I was playing for Spurs, was Ledley King. Now, he wasn't vocal, right? He wasn't someone who would get you by the scruff of the neck.
Roy Keane. He wasn't
like a Roy Keane, but he led by example in his performances on the pitch. So I think you can be a captain by doing that. You can be a leader on a pitch. You go out, you give 100%. You're constantly the best player. You're the number. If he was fit, he'd play, right? And then you have the other captain, like a Roy Keane, like a Gerrard, who is someone who's going to get you by the scruff of the neck. Robbie Keane was someone that I had who was a player, even though he played up front and scored goals, he was a player who'd come in, make sure every single day you was at it in training. He would make sure every single day you were, at your best. And if you wasn't at your best, he'd tell you straight. I just look at Aubameyang and I just don't think he's that guy. But I think last season he led by example on the pitch with just the way he was playing. And I think you can be a captain doing that. But he hasn't done that this season. So I think it might be... I think it's a big decision for Arteta in the summer or even soon to maybe take it off him.
I don't think they're going to take it off him so soon. Ruffle the camp. You just got to keep it as it is. Taking it off him, he's going to... Aubameyang will feel a certain type of way. And is he going to start sulking? Is he going to get upset? Is that going to rub off on certain players that he's close to? Lacazette, is it, so...
Yeah.
So you don't really want to, disturb the camp. You're just going to keep it as it is. And then next season, you look into it, right, what kind of sort of a captain do I need?
I mean, they've been so average, though, right? They're 9th in the table. They might not even get in Europe this season. That's really, in my opinion, it's unacceptable, right, for Arsenal to not be in that position. And if your captain is not doing a job and he's not playing, he's turning up late, he's getting haircuts when he shouldn't, Arteta's, he done it with Ozil. He took him completely out of the setup.
Yeah.
So why doesn't he make a big decision and say, right, you're not doing the job for me as the captain and the leader of the club. I've got to change it.
Well, I think he did that with the North London derby when he left him out, when he dropped him. I thought that was a massive statement. I know he's got rules and he needs to make an example and show the other, especially the young players in the camp, that you can't put a foot wrong or you will be punished. And I get that. But you look at certain other teams like Harry Kane, which probably is never going to happen because he's the model professional. But if Harry Kane put a foot wrong, I still can't see Jose not playing Harry Kane in a North London derby.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he turned up late or whatever, because he's the guy. You have to play him. There's certain players that are just too important and too big to leave out. And I think the fact that he left him out, regardless if he had to prove a point, says to me how he feels about Aubameyang at this point in time and his place in the squad.
Yeah. It's because his performances are not on song, are not what it was.
You see his new hairstyle?
That's.
You seen it? You ain't seen the plaques? Looking like Travis Scott. You ain't seen it, no?
Yeah. Yeah,
crazy.
What you're saying, he looks more. He's going into the realm of celebrities, more than a captain of Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, listen, footballers are entitled to wear whatever hairstyle they want. I'm not going to be that guy that's like, he can't have his hair how he wants. But he's very expressive. But the problem in this day and age is if you're expressive in that way,
you've got to do it
gold
on the pitch.
Lambos and exactly, you have to perform on the pitch.
Yeah, we've had a message come in from Bianca. She says, "Hi guys, as a big Arsenal fan, I'd love to see Arteta make some big decisions this summer, including removing the captaincy from Aubameyang. I've watched so many matches and he just frustrates me as he doesn't look like a natural leader. When we're losing or needing some urgency in a game, he's not the guy that seems to want to motivate the team. He goes around with his head down and looks lost on the pitch. I just don't think captaincy is for him."
Yeah, but I can't do this because just less than a year ago, when he fired them to the FA Cup and he fired them to the Community Shield, he was the next best thing since sliced
fans are fickle,
bread.
right? And you know what football, me and Jermaine know this especially. You're only as good as your last game.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter what you've done last season. It doesn't. If you don't do it this season, it means nothing.
No, but if you're Aubameyang in that squad, though, look what he's done for that Arsenal team. In theory, he kept Arteta his job.
Yeah.
Really, because if he didn't win those 2 pieces of silverware, or especially the FA Cup, after the season they've had now, he could be with Lampard right now in the job centre.
Right, well, we've had another one coming. Granit Xhaka should get the armband back. That's from Femi London. I mean, could you ever see that happening, Jermaine, after what happened?
Not after all that commotion, after all that was going on. I don't think, okay, one Arsenal fan say it, but if you speak to the majority, I don't think they would be happy with Xhaka getting the armband back the way he disrespected the club and walked out like that. So, no, I cannot see that happening.
Arsenal fans, get in touch, 08717 22 33 44. I had another one here as well, and I'll put this out to everyone that's listening. Who is the best captain in the Premier League right now? Because we've had ones here. Connor Cody is the current perfect captain, leader on and off the pitch, massive part of the community. Can't name a better captain currently. So,
I can.
Go on.
Fernandinho.
That's a big statement.
Easy.
I think Connor Cody's up there. Doesn't play Fernandinho.
Yeah, he does.
Not every week.
Bruno.
Well, Bruno.
He's not captain.
Bruno's not the captain.
I know. That's why I said Bruno.
Jermaine. I mean, it's a good debate. It's a good debate. Let us know, 81089, or tweet us at talkSPORT. Who is the best captain in the Premier League?